Taurus, hi, welcome to your read for September 2021. We're going to look at the energies today and see what comes out for you here. And I just wanted to say that we have a new format on the channel. I'm just going to be doing one zodiac sign a day. And instead of 3, I feel like taking time with one zodiac sign every night is going to be a lot better. The messages are going to come out clear. Instead of trying to rush through 3 videos a day, that also gives YouTube tarot world, for you Taurans that watch tarot every day, gives you a break, because I think watching too much tarot is actually not really healthy for you. One of my favorite tarot card readers says, if you watch too much tarot and if you cross watch a lot, you turn into a goat. Or was it a cockroach? I forgot. Anyways. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a Celtic cross for you, and I'm gonna use 4 oracle cards, and we're gonna see what the energies have to say for you, my Taurus. Okay, let's check it out for you, Taurus. I had to restart this video because my cat was making a lot of noise during your read, by the way. It was really loud and obnoxious. He kept scratching at the screen door there. And the whole time I was thinking, maybe someone's trying to get Taurus's attention. So, you know, maybe there's somebody trying to get your attention. And I just saw 8 of coins flip, so maybe someone's trying to get your attention at work. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, look, 8 of coins came out again. And the challenge, 2 of cups. Somebody could be trying to get your attention with work, by the way, or at work. Or maybe somebody's doing something with work trying to get your attention. Well, that's funny. You get full moon in Virgo. Oh no, we had a new moon in Virgo. That's totally different, but same. And the good kind for your hopes and fears. And milk and honey. Nice. Okay. Aries got milk and honey. A lot of you Taurans, maybe you have Aries in your chart or something. Or maybe you're dealing with an Aries. He also got milk and honey. I would check the Aries video out. But yeah, in your energy, I feel like you're just working now. Taurus, I feel like you got a lot of work on your plate. Like, you probably have some job offers coming your way. You probably have just people reaching out of nowhere with work for you as well. I also feel that you're working and your person's not working as hard. It could be this way for a lot of you. Some of you, it might be that you're not working as hard, but maybe you're doing a home from home. You know, I live in Japan and I'm starting to forget English because I speak so much Japanese throughout the day. So maybe it's a good thing I started a YouTube tarot here to practice my English here. But yeah, and then the challenge is 2 of cups healing. So that's why I'm trying to say that maybe you have something about work and distance as well. I feel like closing in the distance between emotionally is your challenge. Maybe someone's trying to get your attention because you're working too much and you're not really paying attention to that. Because supporting the read is the King of Swords here. You know something. Somebody else doesn't know. I feel like you also have plans for business because swords to me, we have this Uranus and Taurus stuff going on and it's retrograded, right? But I've been trying to study up a little bit on history about what's going on with Uranus and Taurus and retrograde, you know? And there's some pretty interesting things. And you know what's funny? Because we look at swords like online communication and emails. We look at it like that sometimes, swords, right? Or signing paperwork. It's funny because I'm starting to look at swords like money recently. I don't know why. So I feel like this king is you trying to figure out financially what's going to happen here with work, or a situation between work and that's tied to your love relationship. Like, it could be that you're moving and that's for work, and that's directly affecting your relationship at this time, or that you have somebody doing that for you. In the past, I feel like you didn't need anybody here. You were looking good without anybody here, Taurus. What happened? You probably just met somebody good, somebody that, you know, you actually kind of aligned with. Because when you're in this space, you're attractive, Taurus. And I feel like a lot of my Taurans, you guys are attractive. A lot of my Taurans, you are very attractive and you come off very sweet as well. You may come off kind of slow or like closed off, but we all know that that's just Taurus putting up front. This person also doesn't pay attention to a lot of stuff. So you may have rejected a couple bad apples. You maybe have kissed a couple frogs as well. I feel like you met somebody, though, along the way. Intuitively, it's what I pick up from this card. Your strength is the Nine of Wands. So just like I said, right? My Taurans, you guys are a little bit guarded, right? You don't let anybody in. Like I said, you probably had to kiss a couple frogs. And when you have to do that, everyone starts looking like a threat to you here. This is in your strength, so I'm not saying it's bad. You know, the cards aren't going to tell me this is bad if it's coming out in your strength. So I think keep this guard up, whatever it is. Not sure what that's for. We'll figure it out. We'll come back to that. And then Six of Cups. Okay, so there could be a soulmate you're dealing with here, but as well maybe it's you leaving a soulmate or going back to a soulmate here. It's you going back. It could be the other way. You know, I know people, no, it's not me, it's them. Okay, doesn't matter. The way I read it, it could be you going back to a soulmate. And there is somebody here leaving in the back. So maybe somebody left a connection or something like that. Or maybe somebody is coming back. But I feel like somebody is leaving for sure. Or that, yeah, somebody's leaving here. Could it be somebody's leaving because you're too guarded? See, because it looks like to me that you're looking good on your own and you don't need anybody at this time. Or maybe financially and they're not doing anything here for you. They look like a soulmate and it looks great on paper emotionally for you. But maybe it's not connecting for you. What Spirit wants you to know here in your suggested approach is take the lead. So if there's something that looks good, but you're not doing anything and you're just being guarded in your space here, maybe you need to take the lead on that. Maybe this is a challenge from Spirit, right? To see if it works. Or I also feel like if a lot of you are trying to see if your person actually puts in work, puts in effort into you, because you do have that Eight of Coins in the general energy, maybe you want somebody to put effort into you. Ooh, and I just got like my spine tingling, so I know that's the right answer. That Leo kicked in, and now I have my spine tingling. And it's not my chair, trust me. The chair is great. I love this chair. You want somebody to put work into you, Taurus. You want somebody to put in the effort. And Spirit is saying, no. You got to take the lead. You got to let them know you're going to put in the effort. And that's going to reflect off this person here. I feel that. Because you know what? What you should know is that you are good enough. The Virgo full moon here. You're perfection, Taurus. And that's funny because it's right across from this Nine of Coins. You are perfection, Taurus. You're looking good. But maybe there's things that you have to do because just looking good is not going to attract everything to you. Not even the money, right? You know we got to do the work, Taurus. The good kind. I like that. That's in your hopes and fears section. So why would this be in your fears, you're saying? The good kind. Well, maybe you want the good kind because you keep leaving your options open for a long time. And then when the good options do come along, it becomes a scary thing. Because you're looking good here for so long. Right? And then when somebody comes along and kind of takes down those defenses about you and says, hey, look, here I am. Here's love. You're probably like, no. I wanted love, but I'm good here on my own. I'm looking good on my own. I don't need you, honey. And here in the future, milk and honey. I think you do let these defenses down, Taurus. I think somebody is going to make their way to you. You could be dealing with a Cancer. There could be a Leo here involved, or an Aquarius. I feel like you might be dealing with, or Virgo, by the way. I do feel, though, that you have a lot of fixed signs in your life at this time. So you might be dealing with Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius at this time. It could be any sign. It doesn't have to be that. It's just what I feel. And maybe that's going to resonate for some people, that this is a sign that this is your read. And milk and honey is like, you know, I'm a vocalist, right? So before, you can listen to my music on the link in the description. I link my band. But before I record, I usually drink some milk and I chug some honey before I do some vocals. So if you take a listen to that, you'll understand why. It makes the throat nice and smooth and nice and gurgly for that type of screaming, metal screaming that I do. I think milk and honey is saying that everything that you've been doing up until this point is kind of like the milk and honey that's setting you up for singing, for the relationship, right? If you look at singing like the relationship and this like the pre-vocal before you're recording, you know, warm up, I think everything you've been doing here, looking good on your own, that's kind of putting up your defenses up, and that's making your strength, because you're not just letting anybody in, which is good. But there comes a time, and I think what your spirit guides are trying to tell you here, there is a time when those defenses need to come down, when you have a good option here arrive for you. This could resonate more for a Taurus without any options right now, honestly, because I'm only seeing this King of Swords here, but I feel like that's you, because you got a good head on your shoulders, Taurus. Super good head on your shoulders this time. By the way, if you're Taurus rising, career changes. A lot of career changes this year. Let's see here. Stag Spirit, take the lead. The Fool, right? So what I was saying here about taking the lead, what Spirit wants you to do is take the lead. Take a leap of faith. Make the first gesture of love towards somebody here. Right? If you're not doing that because you're too used to this 9 of coins where you could just whistle and that little bird comes to your hand, love's not going to come to your hand. Not the way that you're planning on doing that. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Let's clarify one for that. The 5 of Swords. Five of Wands. You could be doing a lot of exercise, workout routines, that thing. And I'm getting that you're doing a lot of workout, maybe by water, that type stuff. I would just go ahead and continue that and realize that your body, everything about you is looking good right now. You're doing some manifestation here in the gym, I feel, or there could be, I feel like there's running by water, and there could be a lot of physical things as well going on in your life. So the physicality gives you confidence. I understand that, right? Taurus, you're about the physical, right? The good kind. Let's see. Let's clarify the hopes and fears. The good kind. Yeah, like I said, the Tower, right? It's in your hopes and fears. You don't want to meet the wrong person and have a Tower moment, right? The hope is that you do meet somebody right, and that if it's not meant for you, it just falls apart away automatically. Because you rebuild the Tower, and after the Tower, you have the Star card. You have hope for a new thing. In your past, you could have had the same situation happen that led you into that 9 of coins. But you know what? All the roads that led you here, to this read, to this, from this 9 of coins, where you're doing good and there's nobody here invading your circle, there's nobody here lying, cheating, stealing in this read. This is a really nice read. It's a beautiful read. All the roads that led you here, if that happens again, you always have this road to come back to where you're looking good. So don't be afraid of love if it just shows up in your life, okay? And milk and honey, Queen of Cups. I like that. I like this for the end of the read, the Queen of Cups, because it's allowing you to open your emotions up to new things. I was just saying in another tarot read, this queen, she can put the lid back on that cup if it's no good. She's in control. You're still in control. Even if you get in something new and it doesn't look good, you can always put the lid back on that cup, shut it off. Okay? you can keep your milk and honey. You don't have to give it out, Taurus. Anyways, Taurus, this is a really nice read. So let's revamp everything. If I were to give you an advice looking at these cards alone, I'd say there's soulmate potential energy in your life. You could have been dealing with the stepping stone soulmate in your past, somebody that's helped you get to this point where you're looking good on your own. There's a lot of career changes, there's a lot of shifts, and when we have career changes, sometimes we don't allow love to kind of trickle in. We don't want it to trickle in, or we're being a little guarded here. And I think that is a strong point for you, because that's allowing you to focus on the physical things that you do need, which is work, finances, not so much the love area. And if there is love and that you have options in love, maybe you need to take a little break from work, kind of balance the heart and the money, right? You need to kind of balance work and the heart, or you could be working too much. And I think what Spirit's saying is, have a good time, do something risky. Do something risky with somebody that's giving you the option of love here, For example, if somebody's been asking you out for coffee, normally, maybe a coworker, you're dealing with the coworker here I said earlier, and you keep refusing, maybe it's time to actually, take them up on coffee, that type thing. See what they got to say. Just be a friend. You don't have to marry anybody just because you hang out with them. Jeez. You got a good physical routine, and I feel like that physical routine's really grounding for you, Taurus. It's really good for your body. It's really good for your mentality as well at this time. And hopes and fears. I would just hope that you find new love. If you're looking for love, I would hope that you find new love. And I really hope you do, Taurus, and I think you will here, because you have a very nice outcome with that Queen of Cups and Milk of Honey. I'll show you guys again, okay? Really cool, nice outcome for you, Taurus. I really dig this. I really dig this because this Queen of Cups doesn't seem very Taurus-like, right? But she is one of the most beautiful queens in the deck. And I've been saying that since the beginning of the read, Taurus, you're beautiful. So that's probably what I'm going to title the video, Taurus, you're beautiful. Anyways, this has been a really cool read. I'm glad because it's kind of been different from the other reads, and it's kind of a good break for me because I get tired of seeing the ex-boyfriend and ex-girlfriend show up in the read. We don't have any of that here. We've got all good vibes, you working out, and you love on the way for sure. Once you just kind of let down that guard sometimes, It's good that you have your guard up, but just let it down sometimes. Anyways, Taurus, it's a really cool read. I'll see you guys again in 13 days. See you later. Bye.